PSA, if you're a dude and you're thinking about hopping on tests and you're not competing and your diets have been absolute crap, don't do it. Okay, you see older guys do it just because naturally as men our testosterone drops as we get older. That's just how it goes. That's why you'll see older men in their 40s, 50s and whatnot literally go to the doctor if they have the money to go and get this basically prescription done. But if you're freaking 20 something, dare I say even 30s, even though that's when the drop off starts to happen, why are you taking tests? Why? If you keep going this way, you're going to do all sorts of damage to your system, your hormonal system, because now your body's going to become reliant on it. The reason why the older dudes do it is because their body already stopped making testosterone like that. That's why they go do it. But you dudes, and this isn't even just about testosterone, but you dudes will hop on gear, Anavar, TRT, just like all this stuff. Meanwhile, you're not even trying to be an IFBB pro, okay? Or maybe you are, but you haven't even tried doing the natural things that you could do, maximizing those things to get better results in general. Yeah, that, and you just haven't done the work, okay? There's been so many dudes, and I'm not even trying to like toot my own horn. I'll even put, I may put a picture of my physique in here. But dude, there's been so many dudes I've ran into and their physique isn't bad, but then I find out they're on gear and it's like, really? That's what you have to show for being on gear? Like, I'm natty and I'm pretty much on par with you, if not better in certain cases, okay? But it's like these guys want to sit there, and it all goes back to not being able to delay instant gratification, right? But they will sit there, hop on all these artificial things, or these things that will cause damage to them internally, whether it be with their hormones, their heart. You know, heart's a big thing also later down the line. That's one reason why a lot of those WWE wrestlers from the 80s died very, very early, is because all those testosterone, not testosterone, but all the steroids and stuff they were taking along with, you know, it was the 80s, you know, that, you get what I mean? But anyways, it's like these guys want to skip steps so bad. And this mostly applies to young dudes, because this is a phenomenon that's starting to happen now, where you got 18, 19-year-olds wanting to hop on gear just like that. I've even had young homies of mine who I've gave advice to before, and I know they're probably watching this. You better not freaking do it. Talk about, hey bro, let's hop on SARMs, let's hop on trend. Like, dude, you won't even sleep enough. You don't even track your food, okay? When you get in the gym, you ego lift, and you don't even know what you're doing. You're very new to this. Like, I'm 22 right now. I'm gonna be 23 in August, right? At first, when I was young, I was doing the same thing. I was ego lifting, not watching what I ate, woo woo. But then I started to see and pick up all these things throughout the whole process, learning myself, you know, being more disciplined about these things. And sure enough, I have a physique where it's not where I want to be, but then again, you could say that at any point. That's just that's just the natural body dysmorphia that you get from just being in the gym. But like, it's still very good. I'm still very proud of it. It's to a point where I'm at a pool or a beach, I don't think twice about taking my shirt off, you know? But specifically these young dudes, man, they really want to skip these steps. It's like, don't. Why would you do that to your internal organs when you haven't even gone through the first stint yet? Now, if you want to be an IFBB pro and you're genuinely going to do that, like be on that stage and whatnot, which you could still bodybuild as a natural, it's a separate kind of occasion, but still, then fine. But don't sit there and do it thinking that it's going to maximize your physique and all this stuff when you haven't even done the real steps, man. You're at this point, similar to a lot of things in life, you're trying to microwave results when in reality, the best results that will make you happy, and that also, in this case, your body would want, is the slow cooked kind of results. The ones you put in the oven bake it for some hours. You know, there's a difference between a freaking honey bun that you buy at the gas station that you just put in the microwave for 30 seconds versus your grandma's world famous pie. That world famous pie, that peach cobbler or whatever, you know, that thing took time and genuine effort to make, trial and error too. And yet it's the best thing in this world. So yeah, guys, or girls in some cases, if you're watching this, I really want you to lock in on the basics. Your training, which funny enough, I've learned over time, a lot of the time your training is just a small slice. It's still important, but a small slice of what goes into getting a better physique. That probably top of the list is your freaking diet. Diet is like, would take, if I had a pie chart right here, it would take like all of this stuff up. And then sleep, because you need to give your body to use the material you ate in your diet to fix the damage you did to your body in the gym. If you lock in on those three things for a long period of time, you'll get to where you want to go. And chances are you'll probably look a lot better than your peers who were so quick to shoot up